Hi everybody, Ramblin Mike here. Going to share with you today a very fun and interesting deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic. It's produced by Los Cabero. It says clearly right on here, 78 Arcana with instructions, suitable for adults only. So if you're under 18, I'm going to kindly ask you to click off. All right, because we all are adults here and we all know that sex and sexuality is absolutely part of a very healthy union between a loving couple. And this deck is a very fun deck. It's a very mature deck. I see a lot of people playing with it on YouTube, and rightly so. It's absolutely amazing. Now, many people watch my channel right here with my deck reviews, my modified deck reviews, because I've trimmed all these just to see what a deck looks like all the way through. They also may want to look at what the deck looks like modified or trimmed. And some people want to actually purchase these for themselves or for a friend. No better gift than to give somebody an amazing tarot deck, in my opinion. If you're interested in purchasing one of these for yourself or for a friend, all that information is down below in the description area, just right down below the video. That first bar, hit that little button in the corner right there, that little triangle. It's going to open up a window down below that where all the information is, how to contact me, and send me a text about the deck that you're looking for. I'll send you an invoice. I wrap these up beautifully. Everything that I send to you has all been smudged, blessed, and dressed up very beautifully by me. All right, let's take a look at this. This is absolutely produced by Los Cabero. It's definitely an adult-themed deck right here. With it, you would get the box. And it has a cover card. And I sign all of these, well, because, you know, I hand trim all these. This is my little hobby that I do. These are all hand trimmed by me. And this deck right here, Tarot of Sexual Magic, it is not rider weight at all. You can't get a guidebook on it. The only book that you can get is the little white book that comes with it. And again, it's in 4 or 5 different languages, but the descriptions that they have for the cards here are quite different. I'm going to, and the deck is set up a little bit differently than I do as well. Like the Fool, which is 0, is at the end of the major arcana. And the minor arcana are set up differently than I normally set my decks up. But that is the beauty of tarot, ever expanding and never completed. Well, just like us. So I'm going to show you the cards, and as I go through this entire deck, I'm going to read the buzzwords that they have in here. But, I mean, if you get your hands on this deck, I suggest that you read the little book, because it's a very highly intuitive deck. Definitely not Rider-Waite style of what 7 of Pentacles would mean. So anyway, here we go. Get the little white book out right here. And we're going to start with the Magician. Number 1. And that buzzword is courtship. Let me turn this around here. You know I'm not professional. Turn this around here, and I'm going to read it and then show it to you. Number 2, the High Priestess, waiting. And you can see I took all those red borders off of them. It's just too much red for me. It was way distracting. I like it. Just a little sliver of red around it that I left on it. And anyway. Number 3, the Empress, invitation. They're little buzzwords. Nice if you know the buzzwords with this deck, if you're throwing them as some kind of clarification on a spread. The Emperor, virility. Number 5, the Hierophant, support. Number 6, the Lovers, seduction. Number 7, the Chariot, conquest. Number 8, justice, meeting. Number 9, the Hermit, refusal. Number 10, the Wheel, change. Number 11, strength, dominion, domination. Number 12, hangman, sacrifice. Number 13, death, abandoned. That is about a real death card right there. Number 14, temperance, discontent. Number 15, the Devil, magnetism. Number 16, the Tower, betrayal. Number 17, the Stars, attraction. Number 18, the Moon, fancy. Number 19, the Sun, fusion. Number 20, judgment, love at first sight. 21, the World, gratification. And the last one with this Arcana setup is the 0 card, which can go in the front of the majors. It can go at the end of the majors, and some placements place it in the middle of the majors. They have placed it at the end here with this deck. The Fool card, 0, an erotic outburst. Fun, fun, fun. All right. It goes to the cups next. They call them chalices. The Ace of Cups, ecstasy. The 2 of Cups, involvement. The 3 of Cups, passion. The 4 of Cups, habit. The 5 of Cups, guilt. The 6 of Cups, memory. The 7 of Cups, flight of fancy. The 8 of Cups, bashfulness. 9 of Cups, euphoria. 10 of Cups, attachment. They call them the Knave. I'm going to refer to them as the Page. The Page of Cups, jealousy. The Knight of Cups, modesty. The Queen of Cups, tenderness. And the King of Cups, satisfaction. Off to the Pentacles, which they place next. The Ace of Pentacles, gratification. The 2 of Pentacles, embarrassment. 3 of Pentacles, warmth. Four of Pentacles, pleasure. Five of Pentacles, completeness. Six of Pentacles, boredom. Seven of Pentacles, tiredness. Eight of Pentacles, indifference. Nine of Pentacles, domination. And 10 of Pentacles, desire. The Page of Pentacles is arousal. The Knight of Pentacles is discontent. The Queen of Pentacles is coolness. And the King of Pentacles is fear. Interesting buzzwords. You can see them all in the picture. Now it goes to the Wands. The Ace of Wands, union. The Two of Wands, nearness. The Three of Wands, kissing. The Four of Wands, playing. Five of Wands, watching. Six of Wands, touching. Seven of Wands, whispering. Eight of Wands, savoring. Nine of Wands, caressing. And 10 of Wands, penetrating. Off to the Page of Wands, abandon. The Knight of Wands, embracing. The Queen of Wands, undressing. The King of Wands is embracing closely. And lastly, to our swords, the Ace of Swords, bonding. Two of Swords, inviting. Three of Swords, pinching. Four of Swords is a grown-up word, masturbating. Five of Swords, shaking things up. Six of Swords, rolling about. Seven of Swords, tasting. Eight of Swords, scratching. Nine of Swords, rubbing. 10 of Swords, squeezing. Our Page of Swords is biting. The Knight of Swords is taming. The Queen of Swords is exploring. And our King of Swords is fondling. Whew. Man, I need a cigarette. I don't even smoke. That is an extremely amazing deck. It's definitely full-grown adult deck. I definitely, I can see how most of those buzzwords line up with these pictures that they have here. As you can see, it's definitely not a normal Rider-Waite buzzwords. It is produced by Los Caballeros. Personally, I love Los Caballeros cardstock. I love their lamination. I think it's perfect. The decks last for a very long time. I trimmed it down. This is the size of it. The backs did come out nice with the trimming. Shows some little fire salamander or something in a coin. But it does fit nicely in the hand. It's definitely not a petite deck. It still has nice size to it. But as you can see, I mean, just the whole theme of the deck is pretty red. So the red border just kind of was a little too much for me. It definitely opened up the pictures, huh? And when you throw this out on a spread, boy, you can see all these people looking at each other and all kinds of stuff. It's a super fun deck. Everything's machined evenly. Corners are rounded on it. Shuffles like a dream if you like to rifle. Let's see what we get right here, huh? Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that. 8 of Cups. Let me see. Let's get the buzzword out here. 8 of Cups. Bear with me if you want. Oh, that was at the beginning. The 8 of Cups is very appropriate. Bashfulness. Very nice, huh? Definitely an interesting deck. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Hope you have fun with this deck yourself. You can see how it would play into the love spread amazingly just with those buzzwords. I love you guys. Namaste. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.